Hannah Montana Mania.
There's 100 tickets.
Good to be home.
All right, so I just got finished watching the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special, and I wasn't expecting to make a video on this, but I loved Hannah Montana. That original show was just magic. And I don't care if I wasn't the target audience for it. It was still a part of my childhood, and I loved watching it when I was younger. So to watch this 20th anniversary special, it was a bunch of things for me. Without spoiling anything, because I'm going to get into the nitty-gritty in a second here, but this is a celebration of Hannah Montana. And it's so funny how Miley had been asked, are we going to see a special anniversary? Like, what have you got planned? And it's so funny to find out that she had nothing planned.
Are you gonna do something for the fans? Because the fans would love.
We gotta celebrate. There's like a big birthday party I'm imagining. So I am on it.
Okay.
Yes.
I want to honor Hannah as much as anyone.
So I do think that's kind of cool. And I actually went back because I didn't watch the show faithfully, but I did go back and watch the last couple episodes. It was like a two-parter of Hannah Montana going to college with her friend. But she got this movie offer, she was going to bring her best friend Lily to go to Paris for her on this movie offer. And then ultimately they don't go. Or Lily backs out because it wasn't her dream. And then I guess Hannah felt bad, and then she's like, okay, screw my dream. I guess we are doing college together, and your dream wins. Which I thought that was a weird message, because it's like, I would want Lily to be happy. It's just very strange to me how she would throw away her dream. So yeah, that's besides the fact, but I kind of wanted to see how the original show ended. And then I did find out that they had done like a movie, and I didn't watch the movie. I just wanted to watch the special. So I guess it's like, okay, so she did get the movie deal anyway. But going into the special, I personally thought that this was going to be an hour-long episode of Hannah Montana. I was not expecting kind of like the sit-down interview that they had, basically just talking a lot about the show, which is fine for them to do that, but I just had different expectations. That being said, it was all right, I think I'll go more into spoilers about what exactly I felt, but what I can say is it's just truly surreal how far this show has come, and to see the evolution of Miley Cyrus as a person. I think I just wanted more planning. It didn't feel like this had a lot of planning with the context of everything that was happening. And I don't know, maybe people disagree with me, but I feel like the trailer was misleading. If I were to give this a rating, I might give this a 6 out of 10 for reasons that I can't really say until we get into the spoilers. But I think ultimately I was not expecting the sit-down interview. I just don't think I was hoping for that. I think it would have been more fun if we had like an hour-long special. You could have had a separate thing where it could be talking about Hannah Montana. I just think an hour-long special with everybody and trying to incorporate a lot of what Hannah Montana meant to Miley in the episode could have been more better than this sit-down interview, in my opinion. I think that's why I'm sitting at a 6 out of 10. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the spoilers. Okay, so now with the spoilers, I mean, when this thing kicked off, I was so happy to see Miley do the theme, the Hannah Montana theme, and she's got her wig on, she's got like the Hannah Montana fit and everything, and it's just, she's doing like a rendition, a little bit of a rendition on the theme, but it's like just over the top that it really sets the stage, literally, for this anniversary special. I just had the biggest smile on my face watching this performance. It was so great to see her sing the theme song and have it be bigger than ever. It was just great to me. And then it just quickly goes into the set, and we're looking at the set, and this is really great. And then this random person, I don't even know who the fuck she is. She's like this random, she's a super fan. And it means a lot to her that she's there. They have this sit-down interview, and she's talking to Miley Cyrus about what Hannah Montana means to her, and blah, blah, blah. That may be interesting to some people, but I'm like, this is not good. This is just such an easy way to bloat the entire thing. For me, like, this whole aspect of just the sit-down interview style was incredibly disappointing. We don't see any of the cast members. None of them, except, like, her dad. And I don't count her dad as a cast member. And Selena Gomez.
Why the hell was Selena Gomez there?
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? She did not deserve to be there more than the other cast members. And I understand that the person who played Lily, she was doing this other show. So even if they did have other plans, she wouldn't have been able to make it, which is a shame. And the guy who played Jackson, I'm like, he's for sure going to show up. He's for sure going to show up. They helped make the show what it is. It was just incredibly disappointing. I don't care about going through all this memorabilia stuff with her mom and looking at different outfits that she wore throughout the show. I'm sorry. It just feels like wasted time. They had to cut corners. You had this singer who it's like, she's a super fan, another super fan. She gets a pass because she's a singer. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? On one hand, it was hard because it's like, it feels like it's all about her and it's all about her and nobody else. On the other hand, it's like, okay, she's telling us the experience and I appreciate that, but I just couldn't help myself but think that this is just a bit selfish and unfair. Especially when we see this interview of the guy that played Jackson. He just gives like an extremely modest response as to why he wasn't there. And when asked if like, hey, would you want to reprise your role? He says, absolutely.
Were you hopeful that they would maybe want to do another episode in celebration of the 20th? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always game for anything.
Yeah.
The character was so fun to play. If they were like, we're going to do a Hannah Montana movie, I would do it. If they wanted to do a spin-off, I would do it.
I love it.
If they want me to show up to the premiere and celebrate Miley, I will do it.
If you're just looking at this for what it was, it's fine. I'm not going to say this was terrible. You know, it was fine. It was a fine celebration of Hannah Montana. But I do think the fans deserved more. At least it ended good. I think it started really good and it ended really good with those songs that Miley did, especially that ending one. That ending one was very touching and I really appreciated both of those performances. I don't know what the future of Hannah Montana is, especially if there's still appetite for Hannah Montana. Maybe if the studios look at this and they see how well that 20th anniversary did, maybe that is kind of the testing ground for if they should greenlight kind of like a reunion show. But maybe we'll see. Like, I would really love all of these actors back after all this time to do an episode or to do a new spin-off or something. For what it was fine. There was so many missed opportunities, but at the very least, the beginning and the ending performance was amazing. And it's great to see the set and some of the memorabilia stuff. But they overindulged with some of those outfits and stuff. But that's just my 2 cents. I wanted to make a little video on this because I think it was a special celebration. Did you guys watch the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special? Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching, and peace out.